And very, very poetic use of the language here in the first verse. And then moving on to the chorus, which is also the title of the song, he starts out by saying, Bien, tu amor me hace bien. And that is good or well, right? We know bien, very common Spanish word. But this tu amor me hace bien. So what does that mean? So hacer, like I mentioned at the beginning, means to do or to make, right? When you translate it literally into English. So if you were to look at this, it actually sounds kind of funny, right? Your love makes me well, makes me good, right? So that would not be the best translation for this. That is the literal translation, but it really doesn't make a lot of sense in English. The way to really think of this phrase, me hace bien, is it's good for me. Me hace, okay? So it makes me well. It makes me feel good. It's something that's good for me. So me hace bien is good for me. So tu amor me hace bien means your love is good for me, or it does me good. Like they used to say, I hate this example, but I'm showing my age here. They used to have those commercials where they would show someone drinking milk, and they would say, milk, it does a body good. So that's for those of you who remember that commercial, so you can now know how old I am. But in any case, so that's kind of what I think of when I hear this term. That's how I remember it anyway. Kind of think of that old commercial, milk, it does a body good. So, you know, her love, whoever he's talking to, does him good. It's good for him. Then he says, tu amor me desarma. So your love disarms me. Ay, tu amor me controla. Your love controls me. Me endulza, me encanta. It sweetens me, it enchants me. Pero bien, tu amor me hace bien. But your love is good for me. Okay, and so he kind of repeats that again. Tu amor me desarma, it disarms me. Tu amor me controla, controls me. Me vence, me amarra. Me vence, me amarra. So this me vence, vencer is like to triumph, right? To win. So it's his love or her love, I'm assuming he's talking to a woman, takes him over, right? It takes over him. It overwhelms him in a way. And me amarra is like to be bound, right? So it basically, it's got him caught up. That's the way I would say it in a more informal way. Okay, so that's the chorus. So one thing I want to draw to your attention about the lyrics of this, there's a lot of use of this me, right? So me hace, me desarma, me controla, me endulza, me encanta, okay? Now, you may be familiar with this sort of construction when you think about how to say you like something in Spanish, right? Me gusta eso, I like that. But when we're saying me gusta, we're literally saying this thing is pleasing to me. Like gustar is to please. So me gusta, we translate it as I like it, but it literally means it pleases me, right? So me gusta. Me desarma, it disarms me. Me controla, it controls me. So, you know, we're always using this me to indicate we're talking about ourselves and the effect that something has on us. So that's an important thing to understand because it's used a lot in this song, and it is something that you can use in conversations as well. And it can be used a lot with the verb hacer. So just to give you a few examples of some expressions that you can use with hacer, because I did promise you that I would share some ways that you can use this language in day-to-day conversation. Because I think it's important that even when you're learning a song and you understand the meaning of it, that you find some value in there that you can actually pull out and use in your day-to-day conversations in Spanish. So one very common expression with the verb hacer is hace falta. Hace falta. Which just comes from faltar, which usually means to lack or to be in need of. So hace falta means something is needed, something is lacking, something is necessary. So I could say, quiere un carro nuevo, pero hace falta dinero. quiere un carro nuevo, pero hace falta dinero. It means, he wants a new car, but he needs money. He may be lacking the funds to get the car. Hace falta dinero. I could also say, hace falta tiempo para leer el libro. Hace falta tiempo para leer el libro. So this is a general statement. I'm saying, you need time in order to read a book, right? Or time is needed. Hace falta tiempo para leer el libro. So you need time to read the book. So that's a way that you can hear hacer used, or you can actually use it in your own conversations. And if you think of an example of that, hit us up on Instagram and let us know at Learn Spanish con Salsa. Give us your examples of using the verb hacer that you can use in your next conversation in Espanol. Okay, another very common way this hacer falta is used is when you're talking to a person, right? So the examples I just gave you were more of a general sense, hace falta dinero, hace falta tiempo. But if I'm talking directly to a person and I say, me haces falta, what I'm saying is, I miss you. So literally it's saying, you are making me lack, which doesn't really make much sense, right? But it's saying, I'm in need of you, right? I'm missing you. So me haces, so that's important because we're conjugating it for the tú form, haces, not hace. So me haces falta, I miss you. So the next time you're talking to your novio or novia, you can say me haces falta before you get off the phone. You've probably already heard that in a telenovela. Another way you can use hace is with another verb. So you'll notice in the song, it says, your love makes me feel good, or your love is good for me. Me hace bien, tu amor me hace bien. But you can talk about other things in the same way. Like I could say, esa broma me hace reír. Esa broma me hace reír. So that joke makes me laugh. I can also say, eso me hace sentir muchísimo mejor. Eso me hace sentir muchísimo mejor. So that makes me feel much better. Esta es una canción que me hace pensar en ti. Esta es una canción que me hace pensar en ti. So this is a song that makes me think about you. So pensar en ti is think about you. But if you notice with all these examples, I used me hace, which literally just means makes me, right? And I can use that with another verb. So me hace sentir, makes me feel. Me hace reír, makes me laugh. Me hace sonreír. I could say that. El sol me hace sonreír. So the sun makes me smile. Me hace pensar.